Sparkles? Sparkles!
Hey, this is Bob Bedore for SLC Nerds, 12 Days of Christmas, and I'm in St. Louis with my mom and a lot of family for a family party. And what fits perfectly with all of this is that the movie I'm going to talk about is 2015's A Christmas Horror Story, and nothing is more horrific than a family party at Christmas time. Now, a bunch of things have been called Christmas Horror Story, but I'm talking about the 2015 one with the one and only William Shatner.
It's my job to keep the Christmas spirit alive, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
That's what makes this movie so great. It's William Shatner.
I love Rudolph, I love cranberries, I love baby Jesus, before he went all hippie with the sandals and the long hair.
In the movie, Shatner plays a radio host who just kind of is talking throughout a morning show. And during that, you're seeing an anthology of these 4 Christmas stories that are going on the whole time. Now, what I do love about these stories is you don't just see one, then another, then another, and they play out kind of intermittently throughout. So you're seeing little tidbits of some, which makes it really neat, because when something scary or cool is happening, it just goes away for a little while, and then it comes back and reminds you of what's great. Stories focus on, there's a Krampus story that's involved.
What's a Krampus?
He's like an anti-Santa Claus, a demon who punishes the naughty. He whips them, chains them up, throws them in a sack, stuff like that.
That's fun.
There is another story that involves a family that takes their son with them to go out into the woods to get a Christmas tree. They lose the son for a little while, and when they come back, when they find him, it's really not their son anymore.
He got lost, but we found him later.
No, you didn't. He's still lost.
There's a nice little story about some kids that are investigating something at a high school during Christmas.
Exactly 1 year ago, last Christmas Eve, the school was the scene of an unimaginable crime when 2 of its students, Connor and Jenna, seen here, were found, murdered in cold blood.
But the real reason to watch this, a great scene that takes place at the North Pole, and it's where Santa is having to defend the North Pole from a zombie invasion, and the zombies are all the elves. That is worth seeing, and of course it's worth seeing for William Shatner.
Sorry, folks, looks like we got some of those winter weather technical difficulties. Too many reindeer in the atmosphere.
Also, there is an incredible twist ending at the end of all of this that makes this movie well worth seeing. Check it out, 2015's A Christmas Horror Story. One of the best. If you want to see Santa as like an 80s action hero, this is the movie to see. See that for William Shatner and for everything else. Hey, have yourself a Merry Christmas. This has been Bob Bedore with SLC Nerds, 12 Days of Christmas.
Why does this season of love and peace and goodwill keep ending in blood and death and horror? You keep the spirit in your hearts, you hear me, people? You hug your loved ones and you keep them close and you treat them every Christmas like it might be your last.